Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Here we are on step 2 of the garage build. There's the garage. I went to Lowe's, got me some more lumber. I'm going to attempt to build my own trusses. The garage was supposed to be 20 feet wide, but after all said and done, the widest part of it is 20 feet 4.5 inches. So, oh, pop. So I'm going to attempt to build my trusses a little bit wider down on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and then I'm going to show you how I went about doing it, because this will be my first time doing this, and I need to build 9 of them. So here we go. Alright, so what I got here is I'm almost somewhat the levelest part of the area that I can find. I mean, we got level ground way out there, but I ain't trying to do all this walking. So I just threw out some 2x4s so I can sit it on. I got 12 footers here and there, and then I had 10 footers here, but when I realized that the shop was a little bit wider than I thought, I cut me a little block to put in the middle. I mean, these aren't going to be professional trusses by any means, but I mean, for like 30 bucks I can build my own, as compared to, you know, $100 at the store. So, you know, just saving myself some money, that way I can actually finish this thing. And we got a ways to go. Okay, so I'm going to get to cutting whatever angle I need to cut there, cutting what angle I need to cut here, kind of putting it together, making sure it's right, and then we're mass producing. I'm going to cut all of the 12 footers I have, and then I got me a little piece of 1/2 inch OSB. I should have got 2 of them, but that's for me to, you know, cut little triangle pieces or something and put them right here, so it like gives more sturdiness to that. I don't know how I'm going to go about designing these. Maybe just that way, this that way, something across, and then maybe something in the middle. I don't know if I'm going to go for like little like angled ones going from here to there and here to here, but I mean, we'll figure it out as we go, and I'm going to go ahead and get to it. Alright, here we got everything cut out. I went and cut the little angles by just matching up, like knowing how long I wanted the base to be, you know, 20 foot 4.5 inches or whatever. Then I kind of set the boards up to where, you know, the peak looked like it would be straight with the middle, and then I went ahead and cut the angles on the boards. Now I'm going to put a piece from here to here, I got some 2x6 left over I'm going to use on the end ones, and then maybe 2x4s on the middle ones or something, just whatever I got laying around. I don't want to run out of material, so I'll cut this piece, I'll make sure everything lines up good, and then I'll take each piece off and mass produce it 9 times, like that one 9, that one 9, cut 9 middles, this one 9, and this one 9. That way everything's just the same, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to get to work. I think I'm going to make sure everything's lined out, get my middle piece cut in, and then come out and then cut each one a few times. Alright, got my middle piece in, laid out on my board. So there's my 8 plus 1 is 9, you know, and then the same, my 10s are over here for those, my 12s are there for here. I got 8 of them in each pile because the 9th one is in the truss. I'm going to go ahead and mark, you know, throw that on these and mark them all and cut them. Mark all those, cut those compared to that, that to this, that to those. Once I get them all cut, then I'll start assembling each truss. Before I get started on that, I can go ahead and mention that all of this material here cost me about $400 and some change. Well, actually, it was a little bit less than $400. I bought some screws, the 1/2 inch piece OSB, all these 2x4s here. That cost me about $397. I have the receipt inside, I believe, but that's about, and maybe some change. But to get these trusses built for me at the local Menards, that would have cost me over $1,000 after taxes. So I'm saving myself a good chunk of money by doing it myself. Plus I don't have to wait for me to have to order them and wait 3 weeks for them to come in or anything like that. I just went and picked up my material. Hopefully I do it correctly, and you know, I mean, even if I am off a little bit here and there, it's overall to still look okay. So here we go. Alright, I got all my pieces cut. You can see all my angles on these pieces over here. And then I got them laid out where they're going to go. Like these are going to go here. I built one, made the template, so I'm just going to go ahead and you can see where I've set these two here. Well, I guess them three, and then I still got one of those to put there. But I'm just building it, putting 2x4s in the middle. Well, 2x6 there. If I have enough 2x6s, they'll be in the middle of every one. But if not, then I'll use 2x4s or something. I'm still thinking if I need to put little pieces from here to there or something like that. If I do, they're not going to be inside. I'm just going to, you know, screw a board to the outside. And I think that'd be just as, you know, good as those little plates that you hammer down. I do have some of those, but I may do it on the ends or something. But I've just put screws in the bottom of the first one there. And, you know, I'm just winging it. So we'll see where I get and what they look like when I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and just build all these, and then I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Alright, I got the trusses done. I mean, there's one. They're no professional or nothing like that, but they're strong enough, I believe. So I got one there. I got one leaned up in here. One upside down here. One there, one there. And I've put 3 on, and I'm about to start putting this 4th one on. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. When I put these on last night, it took me about 2 days to do the trusses. But I got 3 of them on. I'm going to start with, get the 4th one on. Go ahead and put the rest of these ones on the ground on, but this is how they turned out. I shot a bunch of nails and screws and all sorts of stuff. I was putting OSB pieces right here on some of them, but overall they're looking all right, looking pretty strong. So I'm just gonna go with it, and we'll see where I'm at here in a minute. All right, here we are with the trusses up. Got all 9 of them up. I just cut little boards in between to keep them, I guess, level straight up and down as I went. They're not professional by any means, but they're strong, they'll hold. There it is. Here it is from a little further back. You can kind of see up there what I got going. It's looking good. I made it this far for about 1,600 bucks. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video where I do the roof metal.